Okay. Alright then. I think I've done it. I think I've, in a very rare twist of events, managed to successfully launch the stream with everything plugged in correctly. What an experience. Back to Armored Core 5. I have 4 more story missions, but each one is like an hour plus, or at least it can be if I get hung up on any of the checkpoints, and that's happening more often. So I don't expect it'll fly right by, essentially. Although I'm a bit worried about this game scaling up in difficulty. I'm worried a little. I guess I could probably go for a build that could dodge around more. But the game almost doesn't seem like it's built around that anymore.
Main system, normal mode activated. Now resuming mission.
Man, they make you
back.
look at the message of the day before the game starts. What madness is this? You lowered the random card draw. I did, yes, because I added a new, more expensive card draw. But essentially, I made some upgrades, some infrastructural upgrades that should increase my my throughput. It should make it easier to mail them out. Is the last AC? No, it is not. The last, or the most recent Armored Core is Verdict Day, which is the game after this. Thickest Croissant has redeemed a real trading card. Let's draw it. So yeah, just to explain the new card economy. The camera looks like it's not focusing. I got several miscellaneous card packs off of eBay. Because it turns out there's a lot of people that have a lot of garbage trading cards that they have no use for. So they'll just sell them to you in bulk randomly. And I filled up this complimentary tequila bag that I got from a tiki convention. So this is a sack filled with trading card packs. Those can be opened, and then the cards are then put into the trading card bag, which still includes all of the cards from my youth, plus now random additions from packs that have been opened from other people's. You look kind of red. I guess I did get some sun today. Listen, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's draw a card for thickest. What is it? What's this one? Huh. Eye on ball. I gotta run, Bugs, but I want to leave you with this. Gee, thanks, Jim. Oh dear, oh dear. Is that supposed to be a joke? It's just an awkwardly framed baseball player giving Bugs Bunny a gift? I mean, wow, what a card. That's got to be worth $100,000. Yeah, feel free to be jealous. Question: name the historical event which gave rise to the gas rationing, the sugar and meat rationing, and the slogans much to be beloved by the Looney Tune gag men. Was this trip really necessary? And turn out that light. Sorry, I'm reading that weird, but that's weird, man. The answer is World War II, which you could guess off the rationing. I don't understand. Was this trip really necessary? Turn out that light. Two things that no one said before World War II, apparently. None of this makes sense. This actually is very similar to my Looney Tunes experience as a child. Children are supposed to love Looney Tunes, but most of the time I would watch it and be like, where are the jokes? This isn't funny. It's just sounds. I don't know. I was not a fun child, I don't think. I was, though. I was goofy. I was a little goofy, silly banana. I think the problem is, though, there's being a lovable goofball, and then there's like maybe being a little too much of a goofball. Like, you can definitely overdo it in the wrong way, and I think I did all the time. I think that's where I was at. Anyway, Congratulations, thickest croissant. Yeah, just a jackass. I mean, yeah, I was a child, but yeah. Yeah, though, yeah. You know what? Thinking about it, reflecting on it, on myself as a child, jackass is kind of an appropriate term. All right, thickest croissant. So I'm going to send you a message. Wait, I'm going to send you a link to a Google form. And if you could fill it out, I appreciate it. Okay. I think childhood is the time to get all the dickishness out. I agree, because you don't know. Like, you don't know. I didn't know. I think I took it a little too... Like, I remember all the... Hold on a minute. How much... Is there any water left in my fan? Only a little bit. But yeah, all those, like, movies you watch when you're a kid, where it's like, you should believe in yourself and be true to yourself. And yeah, I was a little too true to myself, I think. I think I needed to watch a movie or two that was like, hey, but also maybe just tone it back sometimes. Give other people a break, maybe. Just finished Ace Combat 7 yesterday. Heck yeah. Ace Combat 7's such a good game. Ace Combat 7's one of those games I'm a little frustrated I missed out on. Like Armored Core 4 Answer. 4 Answer might be cooler than any Ace Combat game, though. I think it might be. Counterpoint. You can make money grifting off your dickish attitude when you're an adult. That is also true. But still needs to be put through the right lens. Still things that I had yet to learn. When I was working for Rooster Teeth, I guess I was attempting to refine my dickishness into a entertaining beam with moderate success. Moderate success. Moderate failure, too, in some ways. Some things just did not play like I thought they would. All right. Mission 6, commence the... Oh, yeah, also, in about an hour and a half, the embargo will be up for Immortals of Avium, which looks awesome. It looks like the most Gen 7-iest game, which is actually pretty appropriate since we're mired in Gen 7 nostalgia because of Ace Combat. Or sorry, Armored Core. But yeah, it's like hallways. I don't know, it looks great. I hope there's cutscenes. I hope there's like I hope there's a slow-mo breach and clear sequence, but with magic. That would be cool. It looks like a Call of Duty campaign, but with wizards. So, what's not to like about that? What the hell? Pop-Tart, what is this? Also, why was this image marked not safe for work? McDonald's is featured in Loki Season 2. Interesting. All right. Commence the invasion of Central Command. Strike Central Command from the air as your allies execute a diversion. Destroy the city police and invade Father's Tower. So the campaign really is like... It's like one mission 100 years ago, and then the rest is this like Hail Mary attempt generations later to try to finally defeat the father.
Command, the heart of the city, the final bastion of Father's power. Ever since the resistance appeared, Father's paranoia had grown.
What, a century ago?
He had turned the city into a veritable fortress. The final battle between the ruler and the ruled was about to begin.
Just had McDonald's for dinner and saw Fast and Furious.
Leon, status update.
Sounds like a night of simple and indulgent pleasures.
Will commence shortly.
Which Fast and Furious?
There's no way the corporation will sit by and do nothing.
The corporation.
We'll do our best. And
Corporation bad. Father bad. Resistance
I certainly
good.
hope you're right. For all our our sakes.
Is this the only Armored Core where you don't play as a mercenary?
I appreciate what you've done for us.
Well, I guess you still do, yeah.
Enough with the mushy stuff.
You're still like contracted out for these
About RD.
resistance people. Doolard, thanks for the sub. And Aaron P, thank you as well.
I always thought his only real talent was that nose for danger.
Half Codex, thanks for the sub.
Sorry, but it's time. Your orders, man.
Oh, you got a titty
Let's get
gift.
started. This is the final battle.
Cosmos' powers activating.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Oh, good. A mission at night.
We've cut all power to Central Command. So far, so good.
Was definitely getting annoyed at being able to see things.
In the meantime, we'll use the ensuing chaos to crush the enemy.
Ow.
Good luck, everyone.
There are backup generators at bases around the city, which is exactly where enemy forces are regrouping. Just as we expected, destroy the enemy, bases and all. System, scan mode.
God. It's always like, it's like you're getting back in cold water or something. Having to, like, readjust how this game runs and looks. Are you not... Really, bro? 38 health? Really? What? Why are you moving so annoyingly?
Energy at 30%.
Oh, yeah. Oi. God. Is there a poison swamp level in this game? There hasn't been one in 5 yet. Awful, farful. But there have been poison swamp levels in other Armored Core games.
System.
I'm actually going to say, just because of 5's format, odds are actually really... What the... How could they just shoot me the second I round the corner? Anyway,
There should be explosives near the tower. Destroy them.
I'm going to say that because of 5's format, it actually makes it seem unlikely that there would be
an
a
constant
poison swamp level. But yes, there are definitely swamps. Never fear about that. Saltwater swamp then? Okay. Sold, I guess.
Well done. 3 bases left. Here's your next route. Let's hurry.
Jesus. I feel like it's running worse than it was before.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted. Energy at 30%. Energy at 30%.
Ugh. Hey, Cheaty Face, thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping to knock out 1, maybe 2 more missions in Armored Core. And I am very excited to check out Immortals of Avi. People are all geared up to ignore it. That's fine. Well, I don't know. It's not for me to say whether it's fine or not. But, it's weird because I've seen people asking for exactly what that game is, which is just like a big, dumb 8-hour thing. At least I actually don't know how long it is, but
System scan mode.
I just hope there's like I said, I want a magic slow-mo breach and clear. Some sort of magical zipline situation. Maybe like, maybe I do a tactical magical mission and then I get out of the wizard keep or whatever by like ziplining to a dragon, and then the dragon flies away and I'm like, whoa! And I get to like zipline out of there on a dragon. Maybe there's like the bad guy and he's like bald. He's got like a tattoo on his scalp or something to show you how bad he is. Maybe he's like, he says something like bring me the gem or something like something like that. He's just one man. I want all of it. Soon the kingdom will be ours.
Drills the same as last. Destroy the surrounding explosives.
Oh no, you got the blue nose? The sneeze that almost came but didn't? Woof. Yeah, man.
System scan mode.
These wiener ass enemies have already chipped me out. Okay, well, there's a garage right over here. Every single trope all at once. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't... What the hell, dude? What is... Bird! That's really annoying. That does shitloads of damage. There's no way to know. There's no way to know. Scan mode doesn't tell you. I guess you have to shoot the little, like, scouting things. God, wall kicking is annoying. Like all wall kicks of yore, it's extremely unreliable. Daiku, thanks for the sub. Oh, that's cool. I mean, if this gun line of sights me, I'll just die.
System scan mode.
Oh. I thought it was over here. Never mind. Everything's fine. Codename Devil, I'm doing okay.
Loud and clear.
Kind of in a weird funk today. Kind of a low energy thing. I don't know what's going on. Like a head pressure-y. There's something going on. The post Hurricane doldrums, I guess. The best part of it has been watching people bicker on Reddit about how seriously they're supposed to take it. And now after it's gone, there's like people, and it wasn't like really anything, but everyone's like, well, you know, you should take it seriously anyway. And like, I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. I'm not picking a side. I just think it's funny how like people will, I don't know, argue about everything. They argue about whether or not you should be arguing about something. Yeah, bickering on Reddit, you don't say. I love it, dude. I love it. I don't know why. It's fun. I guess the more I see it, the more easier it gets to just be like, yeah, you guys. Makes me take it less seriously every time.
System scan mode.
You guys excited? Speaking of going, you guys. There's going to be some hot Starfield discourse. You know there is. People are going to have so many fucking opinions about that game. I can't wait, dude. Everyone's going to be saying shit out loud.
Here's the next route. Everything's according to plan so far. I suppose it's...
People are going to like suddenly have a lot of knowledge about how game engines work.
Leon, status update.
People are... My favorite, I think, is the semi-recurring moment you get when discourse gets too hot about something and people have to like come up with increasingly ridiculous like clickbait headlines, or they just run out of things to say, but they still have to keep like going to the well. I feel like you always eventually get that like that borderline existential breakdown where somebody is just like, it just, you know, I just didn't like it, and it just felt like I was wasting my time. It just nothing mattered. You know, when you think about game design enough, you can't avoid the conclusion that you're just like, you're tricking people into having a good time, which is fine. That's what people are paying for. But then it's like some people get to the point where they realize that it's like pointless. And they think that's enough to get a headline out of. I remember seeing some of the like borderline why am I even playing video games type takes when it came to Cyberpunk. People being like, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Yeah, that's all entertainment for sure. Like I said, this is just when you when your editor is asking for headlines about a thing.
You're a little late, aren't you? There's nothing you can do to stop us now.
Last Thursday, a customer of mine said they were supposed to go to San Diego but canceled because of the hurricane. My response was simply, okay, and. I have lived in the Florida Keys, and I realized after saying that to her... Oh, after saying that to her, that hurricanes are actually a bit of a big deal. I just forgot that being due to being used to being around them and losing all self-preservation.
Stop you. I think you're a little confused.
Yeah.
Our mission in the
It's
city
funny how
is
like
already
adjacency can take the
complete.
bite
It's none of our
away from
business
something
what
like
you
that.
do.
Like people in LA have fully accepted that there could be a reality-ending earthquake at any time. But like, imagine being in Florida and like, oh, there might be a hurricane or there might be an earthquake this weekend, so I canceled my trip. Somebody from LA would be like,
But that AC is another
You know?
story. It must be eliminated. No matter what the cost.
I mean, like, New Orleans is a city that is like thrice forsaken by all natural factors, but people still live there and try to build lives there.
But you don't have the right to ask that of me.
Is that a Deroy? Yeah, we're just going Earth Defense Force.
Landed right near
Like,
the
this is
base.
actually, even though I had been getting Earth Defense Force energy from some of the armored cores, just in terms of the scale and the breadth of weaponry.
Are you serious?
But this game is like structurally
Says
now
it's
like
true,
an
that its
EDF
primary
game.
target is you. Take it down. There's no other way. The enemy doesn't look to be the only crazy ones around
Like
here.
down to its awkward, kind of
Maybe you have
awkward,
to be a
slow
little crazy
controls.
If you want to win.
And the fact, like, I don't know what it is about like Japanese games. This is an unfair generalization to make, but I swear, I have yet to play like Japanese games. Really struggled with multiplayer interfaces, just menus and UX. It was always the clunkiest, clumsiest thing, and it always looked like boxes with text, which is weird because Japanese games can sometimes have the coolest looking UIs ever, but for some reason only in single player games. It's almost like they have to be as utilitarian as possible when it comes to multiplayer.
Remember, aim for the laser's barrel. When it opens up its armor, hit it with everything you've got.
What was hitting me? Did something else come up and shoot the shit out of me? Yeah, what? Oh, like a shitload of missiles pop out too. What's firing the missiles? I guess it's also this?
System, scan mode.
It was doing damage to me.
It's working. Keep it up. System, scan mode. System, combat mode. You called?
Maybe when they tried to do multiplayer games, they also tried to attract Western audiences, and for some reason they thought the ugly UI would do it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know though. A multiplayer game UI now is bananas.
Main system.
Mostly I'm thinking of
Activating combat
like Call of
mode.
Duty when I say that. But it's like if a game is popular and it's multiplayer, the UI now is largely around. There's so much intent around the UI that's anything but delivering you to a video game to play. It's like store, like news post, carousel of things that are on sale, like community content. It's neat, I guess, but it's interesting how like a game truly becomes a service. It's not a product anymore. It's a part of your life. Yeah, it's closer to a website. That's how, well, I'm not saying that that's what it is, but that's certainly how they position it. And then, like, basically they can take advantage of the fact that you go through those screens to advertise to you. It's one of the things that's the most fucked up about Diablo 4 on PCs, that the fucking Battle.net launcher hits you with an unskippable pop-up every time you play the game. That's absurd. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, shit. There's a lot of stuff Diablo 4 could do and doesn't in terms of Activision being pretty crappy, but still, I thoroughly resent the fact that I have to click through an unskippable pop-up every time I want to play Diablo 4. At least you don't get that on console. I guess that's the power of the PC. I don't think Activision merging... I don't put Blizzard's BS on Activision's merger at all. I think Blizzard's just the story of a company that made a lot of money. That's it.
System scan mode. System.
I think you're like, there's no compelling reason to ship products once you're making like money off of World of Warcraft. There's no market reason to even like worry about it. I don't know. I think as a company, like, Blizzard was allowed to just sit back and make infinite money. And then everybody that actually made the games either just got to enjoy not working as hard and making unlimited cash, or they just left after making all the money. I think that old Steve Jobs quote about the marketing departments of tech companies really rings true in regards to Blizzard. I don't know, what's that? I don't know. I think it's like, I think people underestimate how hard and annoying and a pain in the ass it is to ship a game. And I think people maybe, because of that, don't appreciate that once you start making money and the need to turn a profit and keep your business going is no longer like a desperately motivating factor, you don't, I feel like it may be hard, if not impossible, to get the motivation to like ship titles.
Severely damaged. Take evasive action.
Or certainly not on the timeline that like companies used to. I think like Double Fine is a good indicator of a company that probably works at a pretty humane pace.
Looks like it's done for.
Oh.
Roger that. Continuing the mission. If that's all right, of course.
Of course. We'll continue to cripple the enemy bases. I know I make pretty tall orders sometimes, but I see I've got nothing on you, fearless leader.
Marketing gets put into places of power because they drive sales.
System scan.
They not the ones who know how to work the real magic wind up in charge. Not the ones who know how to work the real magic. I don't know. I don't know.
Scan mode.
I don't think there's a whole lot of magic working to be done either, but Jobs knows way more about business than I do. Just from my limited perspective, the studios that I've seen, the people that I've talked to in those studios, the narrative that seems consistent to me is that You gotta work your ass off to ship a game, and you gotta work your ass off real hard to ship a good game. And you have to have really talented people that are all like working together really well and willing to sacrifice portions of their life for it. That may be different now. I'm sure it's different now. But when we're talking about Blizzard in the 2010s and the aughts, here are these are the dynamics as I understand them that basically apply to Blizzard. Yes, Beezus going to play Immortals of Avium later. They made a shitload of money, so that removed the market pressure to have to ship product, because now they're making money off of World of Warcraft, which is a service thing. Now, granted, they have to support World of Warcraft, so work's still being done there. But in terms of like any other project at the company, people would get together in teams, and they would pretty much get stuck in the fun part of the project, which is just kind of like getting in a room and talking through ideas, writing things on dry erase boards, maybe doing like concept arts and prototypes, but not the really like shitty grunt work. You would never actually click into full production, because that's when it became a pain in the ass. That's when it was like you have to hit deadlines, you have to hit deliverables, you have to hit milestones, you have to cut features, like you have to start doing these things. You have to make the uncomfortable decisions that are involved with the logistics of actually shipping a game. So projects would just kind of go because there wasn't any reason for them not to. And then like people would move off of projects and move on to them, and 2 years go by and this project is still kind of in the incubation phase. And it just kind of goes like that. Every time that budget reviews come around, you have somebody who makes a really impassioned defense, or they have tenure, or, as it should be. I don't know about that, Vagabonds. I don't know about that. You have to ship a product. Sure, if you have infinite money, you can just kind of dick around and wait until you have the perfect idea that everyone just sort of happens to want to work on. But that doesn't really happen. Usually you need a producer to come in and be like, we are doing this. I need you to do this by this date. And if it doesn't arrive, like, they have to adjust and figure it out. So, that's why they hired Rod Ferguson to ship Diablo 4. Anyway, yeah, so my understanding specifically of Blizzard is they got comfortable. Things got civilized. People would show up, play their, like, I guess, I don't know, they would ideate, play World of Warcraft on the clock, get free lunch in the commissary, go to a meeting, play more WoW, and then that's the day. So I don't know that Activision had a lot to do with that. I expect that Blizzard was always profitable enough that Activision probably didn't meddle with their business all that much. If anything, Activision was probably just considering themselves lucky to get Blizzard under their wing. Like, that happened about when World of Warcraft hit, right? That was like 2003. I'm gonna guess Blizzard probably needed the investment to scale World of Warcraft, because they had to, like, suddenly they had to buy service centers and support centers all across the globe. And I'm sure Activision was pleased as punch that World of Warcraft not only was a smash hit, but continued to provide like a decade's worth of incredible revenue. And anyway, yeah, that's my read on it. We'll see. Oh, they bought Blizzard in 2008. Okay. All right. Man, I thought it was earlier than that. That's wait. Blizzard got acquired by Vivendi Universal in 2003 or 4, right?
Base in sight. The objective is the same. Remember not to rush.
Okay. So anyway, I don't have any like
Base destroyed.
quotes or anything like that. I don't have any data, but I've chit-chatted. I mean, Stephanie worked at Blizzard. I've chit-chatted with people who worked there. I've chit-chatted with people who worked at other companies. I consider Valve a pretty interesting case study in that regard too. A company that is really, really good at making a particular kind of product. But then they make another one that is like an order of magnitude, that like earns an order of magnitude more revenue. And that just changes the company. There's no way that it doesn't. Most of Blizzard's money comes from the mobile market. They prioritize King over console and PC games. Oh, wait. Blizzard and King are both part of Activision. Come on. Not that's the only reason, but yeah. Well, yeah, Activision certainly likes their mobile revenues. King is a very uncomplicated company.
Scan mode.
And that's wonderful. I'm sure Activision is a business entity, Activision Blizzard, is pretty delighted with that acquisition too. That's what sucks, man, is that for all the like clowning on Bobby Kotick you can do publicly, there's really no denying that he's had a pretty impeccable business run.
System scan mode.
And that's what sucks. He's like
System combat mode.
on the numbers, he's like one of the most successful American executives ever. And that's going to be like locked in if the Microsoft acquisition goes through. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. He bought Activision for like nothing in the 90s. And he's going to get it acquired for $70 billion? Sucks. It sucks. Except the controversies which did nothing to hurt profit margins. Yeah, I mean, if anything, that goes in his favor in terms of being an outrageously effective business leader.
System scan mode.
That's life, though. Shit, man. I've had this headache that's been building all day, and now it's starting to throb in a little bit. There's this smell, and I don't know where it's coming from. I just get little bursts of it every now and then. I'm wondering if the rain like hit something. Games as a business will always be one of gaming's biggest issues.
System combat mode.
Oh, hey, Dejan, you said it. You said a mouthful. I think it's just capitalism. I think you could just just lay it at the feet of old Cappy, Uncle Cappy. I mean, unfortunately, you could also lay it at the feet of humankind.
This is the last
Oh,
one.
okay. Because if people in enough collective numbers decided to not spend money based on those things, but they didn't. Because that's also a pretty complicated thing to not consume the product of the work of hundreds, if not thousands, because of the actions of one person. It gets complicated real fast. Humankind is influenced by the overall system. That's true, but humans made the systems.
It's finally time.
So we really have nobody to blame.
Updated. Get en route to Father's Tower. You are to support the strike team there. Move in front of the tower. Got it? System scan mode.
Yeah, I wondered.
System combat
The
mode.
cantaloupe might be gassing out a little bit. I'll cut it open tonight. Could you, like, put the melon in the fridge or something? Because I think it might be giving me a headache
System
or something.
scan
Is
mode.
Yeah, Vagabond. It's an uncomfortable thought, but it's where I end up most of the time. I just shrug off the things that I get annoyed with as really, they're just a reflection of human nature.
Who are you? What do you want?
I believe I said you had no right to question me.
Ow, shit.
We must destroy that AC. That's all I can tell you.
You really think you can do that?
That monster couldn't beat it, and your best pilot's dead as a doornail. You talk a good game, but I bet you're shaking in your boots. Dead? Don't make me laugh. You'll see just how powerless you are soon enough. Good luck. You'll need it.
Energy at 30%.
past humans made this system.
30%.
We just reinforce it by the fact that everything we do, purchasing, consuming, producing, continues to feed the system. Yeah. Oh, we could make a new one. Death by Keys. Thanks for the sub. People have tried. That's why you just have to exterminate the entire human race, like an armored core. 4 answer. That's my 4 answer. Kill them all.
Status, Leon.
We're already inside the tower. Any remaining enemy forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Do whatever it takes to hold your location.
Man, it is really annoying. They like...
Energy at 30%.
Nope, wrong button. That they like, combine enemy types of like different,
Energy at
weaknesses.
30%. AC damaged. Take evasive action. Leon, are you finished yet?
What?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. It won't be long now.
The AC won't last much longer. Hurry.
Go away! Damn!
AC severely damaged. Take evasive action. Energy at 30%.
Oh shit. I was hoping I could backtrack. God damn it.
Single damaged AC. This will be easier than I thought.
This sucks. Yes, this sucks a lot. It will be easier. Because you got to drop in right after all these idiots shot me to shit.
Destroy that AC.
Shut up. Can I at least scout in? See your TE. You're weak to TE. Thermal.
Mode.
Whatever that means. That's lasers, right? I think that's lasers. That's horseshit, man. They make the boss enemies weak to energy. That's the exact thing you need when you're fighting bosses.
System. Scan.
You need to be able to boost around a lot. But they're like, no. No. Actually, no. We're gonna put an extra strain on the single resource that you're gonna need the most. Hey, Zezanizzle. How are you? You have thoughts on the judge ruling that AI-made art cannot be copyrighted? That makes sense. Because you'd have to copyright it to, like, to the software. And that means you'd have to give personhood to an algorithm?
Got it?
That's, yeah, that would, I feel like that would, I guess I don't know for sure how that all shakes out, but it does feel like that would open up a whole legal can of worms. Because then what? Like, I guess that means an individual, like, what would be the quantum of ownership then? How, like, what's the onus of human input to determine that that individual is the owner of the derivative work? The implication is the AI being used to make movies or characters cannot be copyrighted. Oh, the AI itself can't be? Yeah, so we're forcing open source.
System. Scan mode.
Why can't it just tell me the gun here?
System. Combat mode.
Your PC be able to run Avium and stream? It probably would be able to, but it doesn't have to.
Well done. I should have known
Because
you'd
I
made it this
have
far.
2
Who
PCs.
are you? What do you want?
I believe I said you had no right to question me. We must destroy that AC. That's all I can tell you.
You really think you can do that?
That monster couldn't beat him, and your best pilot's dead as a doornail. You talk a good game, but I bet you're shaking in your boots. Dead? Don't make me laugh. You'll see just how powerless you are soon enough. Good luck. You'll need it.
Leon?
We're already inside the tower. Any remaining enemy forces should be heading this way. We need you to hold them off.
You heard him. Destroy the enemies in the square. Do whatever it takes to hold your location. We only need a bit longer. Leon, are you finished yet?
Most enemies in the tower have been neutralized. It won't be long now.
The AC won't last much longer. Hurry.
What the? Where did you come from, dog? Okay. Hey, Widow.
A single damaged AC. This will be easier than I thought.
Enemy AC sighted. It's heading your way.
They spawned new dudes. That sucks.
Can't let anyone through. Destroy that AC.
See him over there. Shit.
Energy depleted.
Ah, dude.
Energy depleted.
How fucked is that? That they drop him there, but then they also just drop snipers on like every building. Man. I give him like a dumbass stagger gun. I'd like the camera to go to the other side. Can you do that, please? Do that for me? Thank you.
AC damaged. Take evasive action. Right arm. Ammo depleted. Purging.
What the hell? Fucking Christ.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
Some hits him now.
Energy depleted.
Okay, I might be able to get him. Maybe.
AC severely damaged.
Good.
Done yet, Leon?
Captured Bonner. We did it.
Oh! We did it. Wait, for real? Cannon go boom. Thanks for the sub. Oh, Ewido, hey. You redeemed a VIP or ban there 2 minutes ago. Sorry about that. That's what you were referring to. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Well, well.
No. It can't be.
I'm gonna wait till after the cutscene's over. Maximum drama. So is that bad? We don't like that? Okay, let's find out. Huh? Ah! 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 Well, look at, here's the good news. I obtained an emblem. So don't worry. The next time that... Yeah, that's capitalism for you. Too true, OJ dude. Another victim of capitalism. I got a timeout, Ewido. Beautiful Ewido. Faithful. Wonderful. Always nice to have in chat. Banned. Banned for an hour. Hero. Banned. Why does that have a little crown on it? Oh, because I've already beaten it, I guess. Alright, alright. Let's keep going. Yeah, somebody got capitalized. The mission failed. Evade the corporation's pursuit and quickly pull out of Central Command. But what about the father? The real meta is saving up points and redeeming so many stretches it becomes a fitness stream. It's been a while since I've done some
Having successfully breached Central
on-stream
Command,
fitness.
a desperate resistance fought their way valiantly to
I have
Father's
my
doorstep.
workout mic and everything.
But the corporation was quick to silence any hint of celebration.
Damn corporation.
Father's power crumbled to dust along with his tower.
Ah, yes, Cake Lover. Thanks for redeeming a gamer stretch there.
And
Good time for it. I'll stretch out my shoulders just because, man, my back's been so tight today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. The rain made me all tightened up.
Leon! Leon! No, it can't be. Answer me, Leon!
Get out of there. We've lost this one. Pull out immediately.
No, I'm not going. Leon!
He's dead. You saw it yourself. It's too dangerous here. You have to get out.
So wait, who was Leon?
Your immediate withdrawal.
Leon!
Head underground.
Help!
There should be an entrance in the vicinity. System scan mode.
Yeah, the music is good. The music is good. Can't argue with the music. Other ACs have been better and had more.
Wait, I'm okay. Here's your route. But the enemy's attacks have really changed the landscape, so...
I realized Verdict Day was a
More
sequel.
than anything.
I always thought it was an updated
Sorry I
version.
can't be of more
Like
help.
compared to Die or Scholar the first
Time
one.
to go. Let's
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's not like their naming is consistent or makes sense right away.
system scan mode.
Yeah, it does seem like that, James. Seems like FromSoft just kind of went full orchestral at some point, like dark orchestral. I am kind of hoping that the soundtrack in 6 has some hard electronic bops, but I don't know. I kind of don't have a whole lot of faith about that. I think it's just going to be more like down tempo chanting. Well, that's okay. It's fine. Certainly not complaining. Still good music, you know? Plus, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk has more than covered all of my EDM desires in video game soundtracks. What a soundtrack. Oh my god. I've been thinking about it a lot. I only played the game that one time. I haven't even played it anymore yet. I figured I would get back to it after Armored Core 6.
Right arm, ammo at 30%. Damaged. Take evasive action.
There's no reason to. Why am I doing this? I have to fill the meters.
Scan mode. System
The
scan mode.
garage.
System combat mode.
You're not gonna let me hop out of here? Is it too late? There we go.
System scan mode. System
Booted up Cyberpunk last night, went on a boat ride, then set that boat on fire. That's punk, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna play more Bomb Rush on stream. For sure. That, I got a list of, like, one-off games I'm gonna burn through once I finish my Armored Core journey. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 will be your weekend game, but I need a weekday game. What should it be?
Combat mode.
Are you looking for something like a good pairing to round it out? Oh, you unlock more songs the further you get in Bomb Rush? I figured that was the case. That's usually how it works. Different areas have different music. Yeah, something that doesn't require me to think. Yeah, let's see. I mean, Diablo 4 is pretty good for not thinking. Starfield's going to be out pretty soon. That'll probably be a good not thinking game. I like Vampire Survivors a lot. It's a good thinking, not thinking game. Dude, shut up. Why did that hurt so much? God. This game is exhausting. Ugh. Just because I got stuck on like a beam moving backwards. Oh yeah, Power Wash Sim. Excellent. Brain off game for sure. Fuck off. Really? I hear this stupid alarm going off. Missile missed. Sorry, I'm just grumpy right now. I don't know why. My tolerance is at an all-time low. Oh, Quake 2 RTX? Yeah, you can do the RTX one. I mean, they also did put out the Quake 2 Remastered, which doesn't have ray tracing, but it's still a really good brain-off game. It's got a glowing waypoint marker now, so you don't even have to worry about like trying to track your path through a 3D map or anything. Yeah, if they up the price of Starfield to funnel people into Game Pass, maybe. I don't know. I think Bethesda. What the fuck? God, that's annoying. Ah, I hate those things so much. God. Oh, God, it's so stupid. No, I don't think the remaster uses ray tracing. It's fun. I guess if you have a ray tracing card, it's pretty cool, but the remaster's fun. I played through that just on an Xbox. I don't know, I'm still miffed that they're shortchanging Game Pass with Starfield by selling it earlier than that. That's effed. They're not only like trying to drive people towards Game Pass, but now they're like they're creating a situation where they can charge people who even have Game Pass more money for the game. Because of course they are. I guess every other publisher is really starting to do that, like a lot. Starting to figure out how to like get more than $60 out of people for games. And I don't even mean in like battle pass terms. Call of Duty's really bad about it. Diablo sold early. I guess it's just Activision. They're pretty aggressive about that. almost multiple versions of early access. Yeah, yes. There's the Baldur's Gate 3 early access where you're actually why does the sound not play? Where you're actually getting it early, like the feature set isn't complete, so you're paying less money for a less complete game. And then there's the like Diablo 4 Starfield early access, which is straight up just selling the game at a higher price and using semantics to make people okay with it, which works weirdly. People are okay with it somehow, which is weird. Like, not that they shouldn't be. I mean, whatever. People are just gonna be okay with whatever they're gonna be okay with. But for all the other things that people get really twisted up about, it is so bizarre to me that everyone's totally cool with like big, like AAA developers charging for early access like that. Anyway, Great Houdini, thank you for the sub, and I'm glad you ate some beans. I really am. In a way, I'm proud of you. Those beans.
So you came.
An ambush?
I finally figured it out, Rosie. How to win the game, I mean. I've been such a fool. I don't know why it took me so long.
No. It can't be.
If you want to win,
God,
somebody
that looks
has
like
to
garbage.
lose.
The textures are so bad.
Somebody else, that is.
RD! System scan mode. System combat mode.
Man, you can't see shit. Could you imagine this game without like big bright highlight boxes in it and anything?
I really don't have anything against you guys.
Yeah, the film grain. The film grain and the darkness are both like
I'm the only one who
pretty
can
cheap
save
techniques
myself.
to mimic or to mask very low resolution art assets. And they're like tiled, and the lighting is all kind of crappy and flat. Yeah, 4 Answers is in nearly every way a better game. I mean, 5's trying to provide a fundamentally different experience. It's trying to do like a more like a long-term co-op multiplayer thing. So it does, as far as I can tell. I mean, I haven't played co-op, but
Right arm ammo at 30%.
it seems to work. Or I assume it worked. So they got the technical framework there, and they have the like the menu systems and the content flow. They've made content for this structure of game. Yeah, boy, the shantytowns. I am Paperclip. Thanks for the sub. So the camera's being really weird down here, like that. Ugh, it keeps like. I think there's some weird like sliding the camera does. Lunchbox OCG, thanks for the sub. Yeah, Demonic, you know what? You're not the first person to compare this game to Lost Planet. Yeah, unfortunately,
System scan
being
mode.
held back by the power of the cell.
System combat mode.
Oh, there's a hole there.
There's a shaft leading underground not far from your location. I'll go on ahead. Call me if you run short on anything. System scan mode. Looks like we're home free.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Nice.
No. He's alive?
RD, was it?
You turned RD against us?
That kid's what you'd call a genius, even if he doesn't realize it. Of course, he doesn't exude that genius air. Not yet. He needs time. And that AC was really just some hand-me-down we had lying around.
Why, you... System, combat mode.
God, it's just like 4 of the same room in a row. Just because they had to like have a hallway so they could play some dialogue, I guess.
Out of my way!
No can do, babe. Sorry to sound crass, but I'm gonna need that little AC of yours to disappear.
Just try it. You've lost once already.
It wasn't until just now that I realized there are actually ACs in
Dislike
this
serious confrontations
shot.
like this. A bit on the uptight side, wouldn't you say?
They like have identical lighting and color to the background.
But if you gotta do it, then I guess you gotta do it. Just don't disappoint me, kid.
I was like, what am I looking at? Who's talking? Fuck off, bro. God.
System, scan mode. AC damaged. Take evasive action.
AE. I don't know what that is.
Left arm, ammo depleted. Purging.
Did it say breakdance for a second?
Main system, activating combat mode. There's a shaft leading underground not far from your location. I'll go on ahead. Call me if you run short on anything.
Okay, well, I guess I have to go through the hallways, but this isn't the worst checkpoint. Yeah, I mean, it's been worse than this before.
Scan mode. System, combat mode.
These two weapons. CE is just normal ass gun, right?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
No. He's alive?
That friend of yours, RD, was it?
You.
Yeah, I gotta check out more ground. I gotta check out Grounded. I have not played it since like their very first early access.
Even if he doesn't realize it. Of course, he doesn't exude that genius air. Not yet. He needs time. And that AC was really just some hand-me-down we had lying around.
Why, you.
Oh, CE is chemical. Oh, okay.
System, scan
In
mode.
that case, these guns might do the trick. I think these are chemical?
Out of my...
Yeah. Interesting choice to like scramble the entire screen when you take a hit. God, I hate the way it like jerks like that.
AC damaged. Take evasive action.
I'll just be able to shoot him to death. Whatever, man. Eat my booty. Chomp my cheeks.
Like I said, this is the end.
Yeah, right, codename? I don't know why they... You should be very moderate about putting police sirens inside music. Oh, of course he's got a face too.
Isn't my style.
can he still be moving?
What? All right. All right.
Human beings are just so damn interesting.
And he powers it up. Sure. Uh-huh.
System. Scan.
Man. Fuck.
Main system. Activating combat mode. There's a shaft leading underground not far from your location. I'll go on ahead. Call me if you run short on anything.
I'm not looking forward to this. This means I have to give a shit about, like, keeping life for the first phase. Like the most unfun prospect. Very much not looking forward to this boss fight. What? Where did you come from? Why are you here? Fuck off. Oh my god. Was he always there? Just, what? Did I? What? Where the fuck are you? Damn, man. This is kind of reminding me of old Armored Core and not in a good way. Just like shit AI that just runs a play on, like it's just the most brain dead stuff, but it's so annoying. Why are you even here? Why are you here? Is the door open now? No? Did I go the wrong way? What's going on? Hope AC6 has a tunnel level. Me too. There's one thing I love about Armored Core, it's the tunnels. Ugh. Oh, I forgot I have a
Scan mode.
scan mode. Is there another garage?
System. Combat mode. System. Combat mode. Roger that. I'll be right there.
Will Avium be on Game Pass? I don't think so. But it is like a sweet Game Pass game though, isn't it? Seems like it should be.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Alright, what I need is for the AI to glitch out and just get stuck on a wall, and then I just shoot it to death while taking no damage.
Looks like we're home free.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
No. He's alive?
That friend of yours, RD, was it?
You turned RD against us?
That kid's what you'd call a genius, even if he doesn't realize it. Of course, he doesn't exude that genius air. Not yet. He needs time.
That should be AIRE.
Hand-me-down we had lying around.
Why, you?
Oh boy, okay.
Out of my way.
Great. Tried to dash. I like how not only do they go out of a cutscene to him just shooting your ass, but you're standing next to a column, so you can't if you dash to the right, you'll still get hit.
AC damaged. Take evasive action.
I can't. I can't. What do you want me to do, robot? He's shooting missiles at me, and they stun me. And there's shit all over the floor in here. Ugh, what is that? I think I'm accidentally quick turning?
Severely damaged. Take evasive action.
Maybe I can try to like melee him, because he just gets right up in my face. And then the auto aim, like if he jumps over me, the auto aim yanks my vision up to the sky, basically.
Take evasive action.
God, I hate this. God, I hate it. They want me to do evasive actions, but there's like little rocks everywhere in the water, and it's dark as shit, so you can't see them. So you can't really dash around, because you just run into stuff, and then he shoots you a million times. God, it's the worst place to fight him. Everything about this is the worst.
There's a shaft leading underground, not far from your location.
Why did that happen?
I'll go on ahead. Call me if you run short on anything.
I want to give up too, but that means I have to play the rest of the mission again, and I don't want to do that.
System scan mode.
Okay, let's garage up there. Yeah, maybe I can equip.
System combat mode.
I'll try to just equip a blade.
Roger that. I'll be right there.
Pretty weak to standard rifles. Maybe his second form, you mean? Shotguns?
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's do that. Wait, no. I wonder if I can force Game Pass to run through Steam. Sometimes you can. Is he back? Yeah. What? What?
System scan mode.
Yeah. I didn't have to kill this guy before. That's weird. Smooth move, taking away the quick turn. Boy, that's great. Let's take away the quick turn and then make an enemy that flies behind them over and over again. This is masterful design. Jesus Christ! This is so... I'm losing my patience so bad with this. It's like this enemy's just here to waste time. Oh God, I hate it. Yeah, this door just isn't open.
Scan mode.
Is it like the... going out the wrong thing? It's the wrong one! Okay, so there's two tunnels. Okay.
Looks like we're home free.
Ugh.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I'm already taking some damage. Who cares?
He's
None of this
alive.
matters.
That friend of yours, RD, was it?
You turned RD against us?
That kid's what you'd call a genius, even if he doesn't realize it. Of course, he doesn't exude that genius air. Not yet. He needs time. And that AC was really just some hand-me-down we had lying around.
Why, you...
What's more annoying is that
System. Combat mode.
there hasn't been a single mention of any of what's going on here.
Out of my way.
Him having weird Akira
You
powers.
can do, babe.
It's like it. I don't know. This
Sorry
whole
to
game is
sound
very
crass,
arbitrary.
but I'm gonna need that little AC.
Alright, let me see if I can just get up to him. Just saunter on up. Already dead.
Main system. Activating
Nice of
combat
you to
mode.
show up this morning, Calhoun. Yeah, I know.
There's a shaft
Problems
leading
with the
underground not
access
far from your
system.
location.
Hope you're ready for a
I'll go on
long
ahead.
shift.
Call me if you run short on anything.
Yeah, I guess I am, Barney. Thank you for the cheer, digital melancholy.
System. Scan mode.
Problems with the transit system. Yeah, Barney always knows what to say. Barney reminds me that I'm not on my own out here.
System. Combat mode.
I don't know what to think about that. I really don't know if I have a takeaway from how that went down.
Main system. Activating combat mode. System. Scan mode.
Okay, here we go. It's only 7,000 damage, though.
Looks like we're home free.
I'd have to hit him like
Oh, I wouldn't say
8-9 times?
No. He's alive?
that friend of yours, RD, was it?
You turned RD against us?
That kid's what you'd call a genius, even if he doesn't realize it. Of course, he doesn't exude that genius air. Not yet.
Yeah.
He needs time.
This- I do like Chief a lot.
AC was really just some hand-me-down we had lying around.
Hey, Sino,
You.
how's the weather? It's nothing. It's nothing at all.
System.
It was like a good, 18 hours of rain. But it was like kind of light rain.
Sorry to sound
I guess some areas of LA flooded. Ow. But really, it wasn't anything. All right, well, he's got a melee, it seems. And his melee can one-shot me. So we're going to say no on the melee. We're going to pass on that one. Which means I have to shoot him.
Main system. Activating combat mode. There's a shaft leading underground not far from your location. I'll go on ahead. Call me if you run short on anything. System. Scan
Yeah.
mode.
It did not hit LA very much. It was east of LA. Inland parts of California. Less populated, but harder hit. I don't know what the situation's like out there.
Looks like we're home free.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
No. He's alive?
That friend of yours, RD, was it?
Oh, Gweepy's your town flooded? Oh,
You
sorry
turned
to hear
RD
that.
against us?
That kid's what you'd call a genius, even if he doesn't realize it. Of course, he doesn't exude that genius air. Not yet. He needs time.
Let's see here. I feel like you need to speak up to save you some pain.
Some hand-me-down we got lying around.
Yeah, I'm okay with
You.
I'm okay with walking through this one if that's possible. I am in no way savoring the prospect of battling this boss. Or really the rest of this game, to be honest. I kind of just want this game to be over. Dude, this arena is terrible for this fight. For me, I mean. It's kind of difficult to actually dodge anything. God, I wish there was a quick turn. Quick 180 maybe. Oh, the things that I could do with that. God, the camera sucks so bad. I don't know why it keeps like lagging and then speeding up. I think it's the camera like swapping from the right to the left. But this was not an issue in 4 Answer. The camera got so much worse. Ugh. All right, let's see.
Like I said.
Where is he? Oh.
Left arm, ammo, 30%.
Yes. Perfect. That's what you all are.
Now, according to plan. You see, I meant to explode. All right. All right. I feel like this game is in many ways an overcorrection on the part of community feedback on FromSoft's part. You think? They don't seem to always bend to what the community says they want. Oh, you keep drift turning, which is movement tech. Yeah, I feel like there is a quick turn, but I thought I figured out how it worked, and then all of a sudden that just stopped working. Ow. That didn't help my headache at all. But that's okay. We are 4 minutes from the embargo timing for Immortals of Avium, which, I should apologize. I usually, sometimes games get my hackles up a little bit. This game in particular. I mean, a lot of the Armored Cores have their quirks and they can get under my skin a little bit. I still have fun when I'm playing video games, and I should maybe turn it back a little bit. Quick turning, but on the ground. Normally, I'd agree FromSoft's track record is normally pretty tight. I feel this is one exception I'd point to. There's a couple of exceptions. So I would never say FromSoft has like a... Only after maybe Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 and on, their releases have all been great. But no, they were never like a every release is diamond kind of developer. The thing that I liked about them is they were so prolific. They released games in every genre. And because they were making everything everywhere, I never expected any one game to be super refined. I guess what's disappointing about 5 is that I think it I think it sacrificed a lot just for the sake of getting an online co-op like game as service type framework going. I don't know why they decided to build this. This is the kind of thing you make when it's going to be like a business platform. And in 2013, no one was thinking like that. FromSoft least of all. I'm guessing that they had just never really done like a... Well, they had like Chrome Hounds and some other things. They were experimenting with some games that were multiplayer first. Your AC looked like it got squished from the lamp from Pixar. It does, kind of. All the ACs in this game are really squat and low to the ground. So, yeah. It does look you're right. It's like its neck is all at its shoulders. Look, there's even a little cutout in the middle where the lamp base stomped down. We get our Massive Attack garage theme. I do like this garage theme, actually. What's real funny to me, this game sold more by a wide margin compared to For Answer despite mixed receptions outside Japan. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, actually. Just on the framework, the basis of it alone, something like this, especially in the mid-2010s, where it's like an online co-op action RPG, basically. That format, I'm sure, appeals to people way more than it's a series of ball-kicking difficult missions and online PvP. People were all hot for this, so it actually wouldn't surprise me if this sold more. But I'm not about that. I don't give a shit about what's popular. I mean, a little bit. I like tracking it because what's popular then goes on to influence how things are made. I guess what's weird about this too is it's very much like, I think it's FromSoft trying to make a game to be popular in 2014. Which is also unlike From Software until this. Elden Ring is also a game where it's pretty much just like down the lane of what's popular. It's the thing they're good at making plus what's popular right now. Don't think I got the link for the Google form. Unless for my card draw from Saturday night. You may not have. Yes, you didn't. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for asking. Yes. Yeah, you got the... Correct me if I'm wrong, Lunchbox, because somehow oh, my brain must have been all scrambled. Did you get the... Dr. Okun frozen in tendrils card? That was yours, yeah? Yes, that's the one. Very good. Very good. Yeah, apologies. And again, thank you for there you go. All right, Whisper deployed. All right. All right, everybody. It's 9:01 p.m., which I'm sure by now you've been panic refreshing the gaming subreddit to see the review thread for Immortals of Avium. I'm sure by now you have sat back with smug satisfaction, beholding its back-to-back non-stop perfect review scores, thus validating not only your own taste, but the taste of a generation. Let's play Immortals of Avium. Let me make sure that that's today. Let me go ahead and make sure real quick. I double-checked it because I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that is today. Let me log into the EA Creator Network. That's just something that people who are big-time content creators like me can do. Oh, they're gonna make me two-step verify? That's fine. It's totally normal when you're a big-time content creator like me to have to prove your identity all the time. They can't have just anybody getting sneak peeks at Immortals of Avium. Let's see here. 21st August, 9 p.m. Pacific. Well, that's now. Okay. Well, buckle up, everyone. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you took all the pomp and bombast of a Call of Duty campaign but made it about tactical battle wizards? Of course you have, because we've been waiting for that card. I mean, that game, I just saw card in chat. So strap in and strap on. It's time for Immortals of Avium. Be right back with the newest, hottest game.